What's going on, peoples? What's going on? This message is about being a targeted individual, being targeted by the powers that be. There is individuals in this world that are being targeted, that are being watched, that are being held back. And the reason for these people that are trying to hold you back is because you have a light to share with the world. And they don't want you to shine that light on all this darkness that's all around us. So I'm feeling really inspired to tell my story today. And it doesn't matter that a lot of people won't hear it. But what will matter is some will. And this information is put out in the atmosphere for certain individuals to hear it. So today, I'm making history by doing what the will God gave me to give to you. And my message is, you gotta be strong. There is a real God. He is very real. He will reveal himself if you really want him to show you that he's real. When I go online sometime, I see so many people that says, where is your God? Why did God allow this? And why did he allow that? First of all, he gives you free will to do certain things. You can't do everything, but you are able to do a lot of things, wrong and right. But some things, if you're a chosen one, he won't allow you to make that mistake. He'll cut your arm off if necessary to stop you from doing something that you shouldn't do. So you have to really be aware that there's things that are around you that you can't see always. There's spirits that's around you. And the more you in tune and get into the word, key thing is get in that word, study the word, and meditate on that word. And that word, to clarify, is the Bible, the King James Version. It's a few people that I follow that I can think offhand that's really inspiring to me. One is the GOCC. You know, I am a real Israelite, the true Jew. The black folks are the real chosen ones of God. The people that are on the bottom. That was another thing I used to wonder. People, if you ever think about it, why is it that black people are the most hated all around the world, the most mistreated all around the world. We are the ones that are treated the worst. But a lot of people don't understand. It's in the Bible, in Deuteronomy. We are the chosen people, and we have sinned and followed other idols, and we used to rule, but we made bad choices, and now we're on the lower end of the stick. But the good news is soon, and very soon, we'll be on the top. Yes, indeed. That time is coming, and it's very soon. So, I have so many stories to let me know that I'm one of the chosen ones. And being a chosen one, you're special, but it comes with a lot of I would say a lot of negative things, far as a lot of people won't understand you. So you'll communicate with a lot of people, but they won't understand the level you're on. And one of the key things to let you know if you're a chosen one, you believe in following the Lord and doing the right thing. You try your hardest, and you eventually get to that point because you understand you are a chosen person, and if you don't do what He put you here to do, you'll soon won't be here, because He brought you here for a reason. So if you listening to this video, I have other videos. I remember I used to smoke weed. I smoked weed for years. I'm talking about, man, I smoked weed for like I want to say almost 20 years. I mean, I smoked and I enjoyed it. But recently, when I would smoke weed, I start seeing like this dark matter. And thank God, the Holy Spirit and, other individuals will give me messages that will let me know that, hey, now is the time for you to stop. Because years ago, I didn't really get that message. I knew what I was doing. It felt like, I shouldn't have been smoking, because I would have this, once I smoked, sometime I would feel like, I'm doing the wrong thing. And that's a key factor right there. A lot of people don't feel like that. They smoke and, everything, they feel like, hey, nothing's wrong with this. And I was following this one guy. A lot of people say they're the chosen ones and, stuff like that, but a lot of people aren't. They're not. And if you really listen to some of the stuff they'll say, they'll reveal that they're not the chosen one. Because, you may say you're chosen, but, you're never really speaking on verses in the Bible. Not reading scriptures. And, that's something that you have to do if you're going to give a message to the people. You need to really give biblical information. So I got one story that I love to tell people, how God, I had so many supernatural things happen to me throughout my life to let me know that, God is real. I mean, the word is real. I mean, they say the word is alive. And I'm going to tell you a story. I used to live in an apartment building. And I used to listen to the Bible. I would listen to, the Bible verses, far as, they would read. You can find it on the internet. There's like Bible, the Gateway Bible, where, it'll read the whole, Bible. It's a lot of different ones, but, they got different narrators. And anyway, I used to, sometime I would listen to it and, read along with my Bible, and I would listen to these verses. So one particular day, I'm at the house, and I'm at my apartment, and I'm listening to the word, I'm listening to whatever verse it was, and, I'm just listening to it. So as I was listening to the Bible speak, from the app that I was listening to, these people downstairs from me started to mock the Bible and mock what was being said. And I will never forget this as long as I live. As these guys were mocking the word, it was at the right time, because the Bible started speaking to those individuals that were mocking him. I was upstairs. I lived upstairs, and they were downstairs. And they, was like making comments and stuff like that. So next thing I know, the Bible, the verses start speaking to them individuals. And man, I tell you, when the words start, and I knew that he was talking to those individuals downstairs. And it was one guy lived there, and I guess he had people over there visiting him. And I swear to God, those people got out of that house so fast, and they skirted out. They like, skirt! You can hear the tires from them driving off so fast. And that's what they say. The word will make those evil folks, they will leave. Those evil spirits will get out of Dodge, because they don't want to hear that word. That word, he is the most powerfulest thing. And these negative forces out here, they're powerful, but they don't have power like he does. And I'm so thankful to be a part of that. And, I have to, do my job and, give people this information that took place in my life. Supernatural things. So, I believe, and I don't just believe, I know. The government, whatever branch of the government that's watching me, which they're watching everybody, but I know for a fact at that same apartment that I lived in, this is the time where, this is another story that let me know that, I'm being monitored. And I still feel kind of good about it, because I'm like, hey, if they're watching me, I gotta be special. I'm not out here, selling drugs. I'm not out here, I'm not a part of no militia or no negative sale out here trying to, promote or do harm to people. So why are they monitoring me? Why are they watching me? And I know now, why they're monitoring me, because I'm one of those chosen people. The government, they want to know everything. So if you're one of those ones who is a chosen person, they gotta monitor you, because they want to hear and understand as much as they can about what's going on in your life, because you're a threat to what they're about. So they're gonna monitor you and listen, and all the different things they do. But back to how I know that the government was and still watching me now. I had a trial period of cable. This back when Comcast, I had a cable service, and they offered a promotion where how they give you a promotion, and you don't have they give you a prorated rate for so many months, and then after those months over, you gotta pay more money to continue with your service. So as it got close to the end of my promotional period, I called and tried to cancel my internet service, because I didn't want to pay that amount. And they told me I couldn't close out the account because the information I tried to give them was the wrong information. They said, hey, the information you giving us, that's not the correct information, so we're not gonna cut your cable off. And before that, they were like, hold on, they were looking for my information, and they were like, oh, you're in a whole different other department. So I'm a part of another department where this department they're paying for my internet. And I stayed in that apartment for like 3 years, and they paid for my internet service. I had internet for 3 years, and I didn't have to pay no bill. They were paying my bill so they can monitor what I was watching, what I was looking up. And I know for a fact they haven't stopped. But they're not paying my bill now, which I wish they would. Because I'm going to continue, doing what I was put here to do. And I just look forward to seeing the growth that I'm making as far as putting out the information that I need to put out. And I'm not looking to attract a lot of people. If it's one individual, I'm happy with that. I'm not looking to have thousands of subscribers, but I would like to find a way to be able to not work and put more energy towards putting out the word and letting people know about the truth. So I'll tell another story next time, if you guys like that. I have a lot of different things that happened in my life that were supernatural, and it's pretty interesting life. Like I say, some stuff is, you got people, always, trying to bother you and, disrupt the things going on in your life, but you just got to stay strong and understand that, these people, they really can't, do anything to you that you don't allow them to do. As being a chosen one, you will come to a lot of diversity. You're going to go through a lot of things, and a lot of it is you're going to be by yourself. But it's a lot of YouTubers out here that are awakened, and they're giving their outlook on certain things. But you got to weed through the imposters, because some of these people aren't chosen. They think they are, but they're not. And like I said, you can just listen to some of the stuff they say, because it'll be contradictory to what God does. Bottom line is, I remember talking to this girl at my job, and she believed in God. She go to church and all this different stuff, and she really believed in God. We all sin, though. We all fall short to the flesh. There's no doubt of that. That's in the Word. But some of the stuff that people say, it put a big question mark. And I go to the currently we're dealing with that jab, and my thing on that was what I tell people, and even somebody that's close to me, they were like, they believe in God and this, that, and the third, which I believe they do. But you have a lot of misunderstanding, because what I said was, and this one individual, it was the person at my job. I was like, what do you think Jesus would took the vaccine? And then they said, yeah. So you mean to tell me that you believe the Son of God would take a shot from a man, knowing that he came to heal people? You're delusional. And that was enough to know that this person was way off. There's no way in hell that he would do something like that. It just goes against who he is. He come to heal people, to save people. So why would he do that? So, I asked another individual, and they were like, no, he wouldn't do it. So why did you do it? And, I think I got to that person, and they realized that they believed they made a mistake. But yeah, what would God do? It's at the end of the day, we supposed to be doing what Jesus would do. Jesus wouldn't be smoking weed. He wouldn't be at an orgy, having sex with a lot of different women. It's a lot of things that he wouldn't do. And that's the way we should think about, the choices we make. So I'm going to end this recording. I couldn't go live for whatever reason. They don't allow certain people to go live. But it is what it is. But this message is for the chosen people, someone that's seeking out the Most High. If that's not you, then this message isn't for you. Peace out till the next time. God bless. He is coming back soon.